Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return will be brought down. So Virginia Tech special teams don't do the offense any favors with that return. Well, here we go, Kirk. The energy in this place is tremendous. We are 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These two teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle it better.
Takes the handoff. It's Mason. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And the same runner's got it again. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game on a 4th down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the first down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, a big part of the reason they're playing in this national championship is they're an aggressive offense. They didn't hit this one, but I love the idea, and I think it sends a clear message that this defense better be ready to defend the long ball.
Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. The Hokies are on the move here. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Harris. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
What a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. He was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
Looking to throw yet again. Pulls it in. It's Harris. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with him.
That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on the hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
They're set now to try the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Alabama's offense out there for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kurt, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Hey, guys up front, line up. It's first down. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a...
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. No chance to catch him.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moving right down the field for a touchdown. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Took contact on the throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. And this one is caught. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Oh, it's snapped to the back. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit hard.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tide. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lofting it toward the left sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
How about that? The receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Hokies are in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds an open target on the left side. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in the national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. He hands it to the back. It's a fumble. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes a quick catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
That completion makes it second and short. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Working his way inside the 15. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe.
Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Alabama. This offense is still clicking. Let's see if they can convert the point after.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown, and they keep it going. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Brought down to the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. Massive gain moves the ball into the red zone now. They'll set up 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Snags the quick throw. Touchdown, Hokies. This quarterback on fire today. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Finds room at the 30. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Caught quickly. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Running play called on third and short. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First down. Looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. The gain moves the ball past the 40. Sets up another first and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking right. This one caught.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a quick grab. Oh, what a move to break into the clear. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I, over the years, have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
And the tackle is made for the offense now. It's set up. First and goal from the 9.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Second and goal for the offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a third and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see.
Touchdown, Virginia Tech. This offense really clicking.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Automatic in the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive. They look to the right. Breaks loose at the 40. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open and just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
They look to throw it here on second down. He's hit as he throws it. The ball is picked off. Touchdown, Bama. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. A defensive touchdown, and suddenly this national championship game is dead even, Kirk.
Wow, great job by this defense of coming up with a turnover and then also being able to turn that into a touchdown. Now all of a sudden the momentum feels like it is shifted, and we have a national championship on the line here.
Feels it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. This one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it go under heavy pressure, takes a shot. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Going the other way, can they stop him?
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. The offense will take their first time out of the half. Let's talk strategy here.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Caught over the middle. It's Williams. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Crucial third down play after that completion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. And he's got it. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. From the shotgun, drops back. That's caught. It's Hamilton. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Alabama now operating in the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Still no answer for this offense. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Just about 20 seconds remaining here in the half as they'll line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he lofts it toward the sideline. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down but missed it.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Now, the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage, but they couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And he knocks that one right through. And they add to their lead. The Hokies will kick this away to start the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Return of 1 down. Sets up the next drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Past the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, tie. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point is...
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. You've got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the 1st down to keep working clock.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. The shotgun handoff here. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable.
And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Snags the quick throw. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. The Hokies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he lobs it deep down the middle. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is
lofting it toward the left sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Hokies. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Point after, not great through. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Grab down the middle. It's Hamilton.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving his defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field.
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Here's a screen pass to the running back. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And, Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And then first down, right back to the running game.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Defense makes the stop after the completion. That short completion sets up a third down play. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. A bit too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on fourth down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this.
He's brought down a sack with the defense coming up big on this fourth down play.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Caught near the goal line. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. So that huge scoring play is wiped away by the penalty. Potentially a monumental call in this game. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Mason. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Looking to pass here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Harris.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's third down and short. You trust your back and the line to be able to pick up the first down, and he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the first down.
Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Pass complete. It's second down now. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Mason. tackle made it the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
The pass rush closing in. That's reeled in. It's Harris. They get him down after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
And he'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Man, I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Good enough for the first down to the 37. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. They're going to run the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
Bringing pressure. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Now it's second down here. And they'll run it with the draw play. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Catch made on the right side. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. We'll give it to the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And it's good right down the middle. And with that, they regain the lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And they've got the returner corralled. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. He's running out of time here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They've got him, but not before making 1st down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. 1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
I mean, why not, Chris? Keep going to him. This receiver has been giving this defense fits all game long, and that time, it's another huge game. If they can't stop him, just keep throwing it to him.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Back in motion now. What down to the 46? Good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfect. You just needed 2 yards, you pick it up, now you've got another chance at points.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Harris. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25. strap in for this exciting finish. The offense has one last drive. Time ticking away. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch hauled in here over the middle. He stopped, but he gets a first down. And the Hokies are in the red zone.
Chris, that's another big completion for this quarterback. You talk about a career day. This guy's now over 450 yards in this game alone.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff again. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. You give it to the big fullback here. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. The Hokies trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
You talk about a big stage and big-time pressure and then delivering. That's what this running back just did to be able to give them this 3-point lead. And if you're smart, you just kick the extra point. That forces your opponent to have to go down and score a touchdown to win the game.
Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Final minutes here, they'll throw it deep downfield. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us. And